Yeah, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 4th of March 2023. This is my weekly analysis video where we have a look at some Forex pairs on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So I hope everyone's weekend's going okay. The football has started, so we're all good. Oh, found some money, always a bonus. So football started. My team's not on until tomorrow, so it should be interesting. Hope everyone's weekend's going great. Let's get into it. Normally what we do is we have a look at the news for the week ahead. Screaming kids now in the pool. All right, so this is the free Forex Factory economic calendar. You just have to sign up with your email address. The good thing is you can set this up, filter it. So I only want to see high impact news events these days, which are these red little squares. If you're looking at medium impact, that would be orange, low impact would be yellow. It's also my local time. I live in Cambodia, so it's all in Indo-China time, so it's good, just saves you. Now, I don't really worry about the news too much, but I'd maybe consider it if there's big news. So in this case, Monday we got CPI numbers out of Switzerland. Tuesday, we got the Australian interest rate news. Now, I trade a couple of pairs, Aussie pairs on the 4-hour charts. So I'd be watching this around the 4 hours. So we've got the interest rate. They're expecting another rate rise, 0.25%. So that's Tuesday morning, Australia. Talking head out of the US later that night. Wednesday, the Canadian interest rate rise. Now, I don't think they're expecting a rate rise. So it's Canadian, the USD CAD, or any of the CAD pairs, just be careful. Again, talking heads out of the US. Job openings on Wednesday. Thursday, nothing. Friday, Japanese interest rates or monetary policy statement. It's been a little bit, last few years it's been dead, but it's starting to pick up a little bit. They may have changed their policy slightly in Japan, so it creates some movement on the yen pair, so just be careful there. Then GDP out of the UK, and then the employment numbers out of Canada and the US. That's non-farm payrolls, employment numbers out of the US. So they can be market movers. Be careful of them. So your big ones are the employment numbers out of Canada and the US, Japanese interest rates, Canadian interest rates, and Australian interest rates. So they're your big ones probably. Be careful of that. So that's the news for the week ahead. Monday the 6th through to Friday the 10th. All right. Now, if you've never seen my charts before, I'm pretty sure most of you have, this Word document just explains what all the different colours, markings, etc. are. I normally cover this when I go through the video anyway. And so it's pretty straightforward. Just take a screenshot or pause the video and have a read of that if you want. Just the different colours and lines and that, but you see it's all pretty straightforward when you get on the chart. The bottom indicator is the zero lag MACD, or MACD Platinum as I call it. Oscillates around the zero level. Generally, I'm looking to sell when it's above the zero level and buy when it's below the zero level. So you'll see that on the charts. So it's just a high probability setup. Now let's get onto the charts. Now, I use TradingView. Shut up, child. I use TradingView for my analysis. I'm doing all my trading at the moment on MT5 and a little bit on MT4 still. Most of it's on MT5. But TradingView, now the good thing about TradingView is compared to MT4, MT5, the good thing about TradingView is that it presents the Monday signals on the Friday close. MT4, MT5 don't do that. Whereas TradingView just do it. And I can tell you there is one new trade. That's all there is this week. And that'll be on the USD Japanese yen. It'll be a sell. And we'll get to that shortly. Child, be quiet. Dog, be quiet. I'm trying to do a video here. All right. Now, like I said, this is TradingView. This is my watch list on the right. It's not the list of all 28 pairs, just a number of pairs, just to show you guys and girls the setups and any trade management. I call all these trades live at the time. It's not after the fact. So basically the new candle opens for me at 5 a.m. local. I get out of bed somewhere just after 6 sometimes. If I identify a trade, I'll take a screenshot and post that screenshot to the Facebook group, Telegram channels, and Matt from Family Man's Discord channel. So anyone's more than welcome to join any of those groups. and they also go in a shared folder. So the trades are called live at the time for transparency. Then what happens then, I also manage the trades on a daily basis. So if there's any trade management, I call that also and mark it on the chart. So it's all, as I said, all very above board and at the time, not after the fact. So normally you'll see on the charts, whatever's on the right's my most recent trade. So in this case, we have the AusCAD, the date, what the signal is, and my thoughts on the trade and why I took it. So the last trade was the sell trade here on the 1st of Feb. You can see it there. So we took a screenshot there. It went against me right from the get-go. My original stop would have been up here somewhere. And here's my 7th of Feb closed half. So I reckon it'll be in here somewhere on the open. When price came, MACD platinum come through the zero level. Price hit the moving averages. It was a high-risk trade against the trend, closed half, dragged the stop down, and it's just ground down. Now, this vertical horizontal line is just a warning signal. So there's a green dot on the MACD platinum below the zero level. In the meantime, I'm drawing these potential trend lines in for divergence. Just keep on adjusting them every day, and once they're no longer valid, just remove them. But it's just a bit of preparation. That's all that is. This cursor's now moving really slow. So, and you'll see other notes on old trades I leave on the chart here. So on the 20th of Jan, took a new sell signal. Where was that? 20th of Jan, here. And that was closed out on an opposite QMP filter dot. So that's this one here, this green dot here, closed it there, then took the second sell and got divergence, bang, bang, off we go. So recovered that loss. This green line here is just a big round number. You'll see them on the charts. In this case, it's the 90-cent level. It's just a big round number. So we can't lose on the AusCAD in a sell. I'll look at bringing this stop down tighter as we progress. If we get a buy signal here, which I'm looking at for next, then we'll take the buy. Oh, child. Do something about your child. Right, this is going to be slow. Aussie Japanese yen in a sell, going nowhere fast. In the meantime, the MACD platinum's already gone through the zero level, and we're just above the entry level. The stop's still up here. It's very range bound, this yen pair, as a few of the yen pairs are. In the meantime, we're setting up for a potential buy here. Green dot just below the zero level on the MACD platinum, and some potential hidden bullish divergence there. So if we do get a buy, I'll close the sell and take the buy. Aussie USD in a sell back here, 3rd of Feb. We're going to close 7th of Feb, close half. I reckon it'll be in here somewhere. Yep, on the open, that candle, same deal. Price came back to the moving averages. MACD through the zero level, closed half. Eventually brought my stop down a bit tighter. 24th of Feb brought it down, and looking for a buy signal here. MACD platinum's below the zero level, looking for a potential buy and potential hidden bullish divergence there. Euro CAD, a couple of trades here. What have we got going? We've still got this buy trade back here, so that's the 8th of November, is it? Yep, so it's this one here. So this is buy back over this side, a long way away. There's a stop in place for that, so it's below these lows. We'll just leave that on. The trend's up, so no, we can't lose on that, and we'll see if this thing breaks up to the upside. In the meantime, I think we've had a crack at a few sells. Yeah, this is the last one we took here. Sell here, 27th of Jan. It sort of went in our favour a little bit, then dropped off nicely. 8th of Feb closed half, so what are we looking in here? It's in here. Closed half, drag the stop down, so can't lose on this at all. Can't lose on that, can't lose on this buy. Then we've taken another buy on the 1st of March, and it's gone up nicely, then dropped down and gone back up on Friday. So we're just above the entry level. So we've got 3 trades on there. 2 we can't lose on. One's a big winner, and the other one's in no man's land at the moment. Euro New Zealand. Now, yeah, Euro New Zealand. In a buy here from the 26th of Jan, so it's all good. You can read my notes, 7th of Feb. On the open, this one moved the close half, going nowhere, and moved the stop up. Then 30th of Feb moved to stop up. Then 1st of March moved to stop up. So we can't lose on this buy. And we took the sell on the 2nd of March, a couple of days ago, Thursday. Going nowhere fast, but sort of heading in the right direction. All very flat, high risk trade, but I like the fact that we got this buy on, partial buy. That puts us in a pretty good position there. Who owns these children? Euro USD in a sell from the 31st of Jan. This number here, this big line is parity, 1.00. Parity. It's obviously a huge number. So we've already closed half, into that 14th. It's going to be a death in the family soon, someone else's family. Yeah, moved it down and we dragged the stop above that high there and it's gone down. So we can't lose on the sell, all good. In the meantime, took a buy early in the week, Tuesday the 28th of Feb, and it's going nowhere fast, just sort of hovering around there and stops pretty tight. Oh, child, okay. Pound Aussie, in a buy back here on the 7th of Feb, and what have I done? Second attempt at a buy trade. You had to go there and failed. This was a buy in here, and we closed on the opposite QMP for the dot, and we took another buy in here. And we got up to this previous high, and what have I done? Stop loss second. Oh, closed half 22nd of Feb. So let's have a look at that. Yeah, after that big move up, big candle up, price in the MAs, definitely through MACD through the 0 level, good profit there. And then we've just moved to stop up, 2nd of March moved to stop up to here. So it's just below this low here, can't lose on this buy. Now looking for a sell setup. There's already a grey vertical line here, so we're in that mode. Pound Swiss, highlighted in orange. Now, I forgot to tell you the highlights mean, the orange means I want to talk about it in the video. Light blue means trade on and some trade management taken. Dark blue, trade on, no management taken as yet. No highlight, no trade on. So pound Swiss, highlighted in orange. Now, I just leave these trades on the chart to show you guys, and I'll tidy up the chart after the video, but it was stopped out. So this sell from the 1st of Feb. 8th of Feb closed half, so let's have a look. I reckon that'll be on the open of this candle here. We're down to the previous lows. We closed half there and dragged the stop down to a no-lose position. It didn't really go further, and it's just gone up. In the meantime, we took a buy in here, and this has gone up and stopped me out on the 28th of Feb, so that candle there. So I'll just leave it on the chart to show you, and I'll remove it once I've finished the video. So stopped out for an overall small profit, because you had closed half here and the other half is up there, so it's a smaller loss. So overall profit. In the meantime, we're in a buy from the 13th of Feb, and stop loss with the 24th of Feb, stop up to 24th of Feb in here. When we got here, dragged the stop right up, tighten things up. Then 1st of March, so the open of this candle, close half. Basically, price has got to the 240 moving average, close half, MACD platinum through the 0 level, locking a bit of profit. Now we can't lose on that position. We can't lose on the buy position. So we didn't lose on the sell, and we can't lose on the buy. So all good. That's the pound Swiss. Pound USD. We're going to sell from back on the 1st of Feb. There's already been some trade management there, so we can't lose on the sell. Good. Then we took a buy on the 14th of Feb, and it's just been going sideways. Found the support level here. The stop hasn't been moved yet, so we're heading back in the right direction towards the entry level, but it's been a few weeks there sideways waiting for it since the 14th of Feb. Yeah, look at that, terrible. New Zealand CAD in a sell from the 1st of Feb. Can't lose on that. There's the notes for that. Already closed half, stop, moved down, etc. And then we took a buy on the 1st of March, and it's gone. It started off nicely, but then dropped down the last couple of days. It's all very tight, a bit messy in here at the moment. A little bit of sideways action. Yeah. Let's continue on. This video seems to be a quick one. I don't know why. USD CAD in a buy from the 6th of Feb. Can't lose. There's my notes on the trade management. Again, we've got a reached this previous high sort of thing. We've got this grey vertical line. The last dot's a red dot on the MACD pattern above the zero level. So I'm looking to sell now. And if I get a sell there, it'd be a good one. I'll keep the buy on, take the sell, resistance level here, and MACD platinum's above the zero level for a fair while. So that's all. Remember, the MACD platinum always oscillates around the zero level, always comes back to the zero level eventually. And the new trade for Monday, USD Japanese yen. You sell. It's a bit hard to see, but there's your red dot on the MACD, the QMP filter, red dot there amongst the line. So that's a sell signal. So we take it on the open. See, MT4, MT5, you wouldn't see that red dot if it was giving a sell signal. That red dot will appear right on Monday's open. As soon as the chart's open, that red dot will be there. We've got this tricky little bit of hidden bearish divergence here. You can see higher highs on the oscillator and higher lows, lower highs on the price. Then price goes up and the oscillator goes down. So we've got sort of like hidden and regular. It's a bit tricky and it's a little bit hard to sort of distinguish it. I'm just going off the peaks and troughs in the chart here. And you've got this sort of resistance level up here too. She's a child is annoying me. So I've already got a sell on from the 24th of October. So that we can't lose on that. And I'm using the same stop for that as I am for the new trade. This is Monday's trade. I've already written up my notes. You can read them. So that's a new sell trade. So I'm already in a sell trade from the 24th of October. I'm going to stay in that sell trade. And we take this new sell trade and both will have the same stop. MACD platinum, long way above the zero level. Had this little divergence, bit of resistance, take the sell. It's been a tough pair to trade lately. Yeah. All right, gold, XAU USD. Probably should have had I don't think I had a look at this before I started my video. Yeah, we're in a buy. Most recent trades is buy here. So it's going all right. That's going in the right direction. MACD platinum still below the zero level. The trend is, I guess, it's flat in it up. The moving averages are sort of spread, but they're not convincing. They're pretty flat at the moment. So we're going all right. And we've got this sell on up here from the 30th of Jan. And I haven't moved the stop down yet. But I've closed half. I'll close half in here. So on the open of this candle, MACD platinum through the zero level, price near the moving averages. After a big move, lock in some profit. So I closed half there, and I didn't have to move the stop because from there to there to there, that's a bigger distance than there, so I can't lose on the trade anyway. So what I'm looking to do though this week, we got this buy signal. I might consider bringing the stop down tighter inside the entry and see how we go. By then, you think the MACD platinum will be up through the zero level, so I'll be then looking at closing half on the buy and moving the stop up on the buy. So this big number here is 1800 level. The big one up there is the 2000 level. That's gold. So XAU USD, we're in pretty good positions there at the moment. And the other three on the chart are just more out of curiosity. Child. So this is the US dollar. Last signal was a sell. I'm going to go and throttle that kid. Last signal was a sell here, and it's sort of going the right direction. I just marked all the relevant signals up on the chart. It's a bit messy. Just leave all the lines on the chart every day. Try draw divergence, just practice. US 500, which is the US stock market. If it comes up. All right, there's a new buy signal for on the stock market. Chop. Jesus. Right, so I've got a buy signal here on the US stock market. It's all been very flat. As we know, some of these lines have been in on these charts forever. Let's have a look. We always like to look at this, don't we? Got a week chart. So this blue line up here, it's been there for a long time. Now we've got this low down here. Yeah. So we'll see if we can break through this. This has been on my charts forever. This is the big one. Charts been really slow. So there's a new buy signal anyway. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. It's the final one. Now, yeah, Bitcoin had a last signal was this sell up here. Bounced up to 25,000 level. That's that green level there. You'd have to think that's a big number. You got divergence there. Look at the big divergence, regular bearish divergence. You got a big round number. You got a sell signal, bit of confluence. Take the sell, even though it's against the trend, uptrend. Worth a shot, and it would have paid off. So remember that was yesterday, and Bitcoin's a 24-hour market, so that's today's candle. So yeah, big drop there. All right, that's it for the charts, boys and girls. I'm not sure why it's only take me 20 minutes. I might have missed something, which is quite possible. Like I said, everyone's more than welcome to join any of the groups. There should be links to those in the description of the video below. Yeah, it's things are going all right at the moment on the daily charts in the lower time frame, but on the lower time frame, only trading a few pairs so I don't get caught up in the correlation, and it's actually going all right, so all good. Thanks for watching. If you, like I said, if you hit the like button, that'd be greatly appreciated, or just thumbs up button, whatever they call it. Always good. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you good folk next week sometime. Cheers.